I tell y'all, I am so overstimulated with life right now. Like overstimulated. I just can't no more. Life is getting way too expensive and I'm over it. Like, I am absolutely over it. I just know that so many other people can relate to this in general, and it's just something I want to just vent about. Life is getting entirely too expensive for me. Like, I feel like I'm gonna finish up my makeup too. I feel like I'm in a stimulated game. Like, life really doesn't seem real at all, okay? When I tell you, and I know that y'all may look at me and y'all may see me on social media, y'all may see that I'm influencing and all of the other things, but it's like we are living in the world where if you're not influencing, you're not in a growing, a thriving business, you're not in certain spaces, it's as if nothing else really matters. And I don't like that. I don't like the fact that it's just so unfortunate that we're living in a country right now that is literally for profit. Everything you do is more money. You got to get more money. You got to go get another job. You can't afford this. Well, you must be something wrong with you. Maybe you didn't do this. Maybe you didn't do that. And it's just like, be for real. I have a college degree. Okay, I'm one of those people, and that's the reason why I know that I can complain and vent to this. I'm one of those people that always work 2 jobs. So I started working when I was 15 years old. I became a manager at McDonald's at 17. To be quite honest with you, I kind of wish when I went off to college, I didn't go to college for health. That's the reason why you gotta do what's best for you and not listen to other people. But I wish I did not go to school for health. I really wish I would have got a business degree, because coming out of college, I could have went back to McDonald's. I was already trained and had my certification to be a manager. I could have went right into a management role and worked my way up the corporate ladder, right? But people always say, oh, you know, having a degree in health, you'll have job security, you'll have this. And then now we're looking up and we're seeing that job security really don't exist. Like, majority of Americans, and it's statistically, this is not just something that I'm just saying, statistically right now, we are all just one layoff or one paycheck that we don't get away from not being able to do the necessary things that we should be able to do in life. And that's the reason why I say that it should never get to a point where it's like people are shunning teachers, or people go to school to be a teacher and people are like, well, you know that teachers don't make that much money, you need to go get another job. No, you should be able to, if that is your passion and that is your purpose in life, you should be able to make a livable wage for you to still be able to do something that you desire to do. You get what I'm saying? Like, we're literally shunning teachers to what we need tremendously. Honestly, if we're being honest, a lot of people need to go back to school, and that's why we're in the predicament that we're in now. So many people are not even educated from the ground up. That's neither here nor there, but it's like you're literally telling people that, oh, you don't have a business, oh, you need to post the content, you need to get on social media, you need to do this, you need to do that. And the issue that I have with that is that, y'all, it should not be like this. It should not be so hard to maintain life. And by that, I mean bills. We know that we have to pay rent. You have to pay car payment, car insurance, health insurance. I mean, it's to the point now where if you don't even get health insurance, you're now going to be penalized for it, and they're going to charge you, right? You may not even have the money to afford healthcare, but it don't matter. We're gonna charge you anyway. Crazy, right? Health insurance. I mean, some people are born with illnesses, or, you know, certain things that they may need more than other people, right? What else? That's just food. Oh, let me not even get started on the eggs, y'all. I love eggs. See, I need to finish my makeup. I love eggs so much, and I can eat 2 eggs a day, right? Hold on. It is really getting to the point where eggs is so scarce and non-existent to the point where I'm gonna post some of the videos on the side right here. It's so funny because they talking about how we're gonna be in the next couple weeks or next couple months or this year in general, how we're gonna be exchanging of eggs for services. And I just think that that is just so funny because it's really getting to that point, to the point where me and my friends will be texting each other like, oh, Publix ain't got no eggs right here. Oh, come to the Publix on this street, they got them. Or come to Trader Joe's, they just restocked their eggs. And then the restock be twice as much as what they used to be. And then that's just, I feel like that's just the pinpoint of it. That's just something that we just see and I think we talk about. But it's in everything. The increase on everything. The increase on goods and services. We're not going to talk about the tariffs that's now into place. So now you can't even afford to even get goods outside of the country, which I feel like is so hypocritical and so ironic, being that if I flip anything over in my house, it's gonna say made in China. So it's like, how is most of the things that are in our country made in another country, but now you're about to charge us twice as much to get? I think that majority of Americans right now, again, is one emergency happening from us not even being able to live. And I just think that that just really hurts my heart. It's a place that I fall into because I talk about on my channel how I am living and single in my 30s, and I am single right now. I am a one-income household. I do not have kids. And I always think it's funny when people ask or look at us and say, oh, you don't have kids, or the single people without kids, they should be able to afford things and all of that, when it's just like, we're the ones that are really being taxed the most. We don't get any type of break. We don't get any type of discount. We don't get any type of break at all when it comes to single people. And I always jokingly say, like, girl, I'm just 2 seconds away from settling to be in a relationship just so I can get him to pay my bills. Like, I just want to be able to keep my money in my pocket, or to be able to do extra things without feeling guilty about it and feeling like I gotta keep it in my savings just for a rainy day because I don't know what's gonna happen. Granted, we all should be saving, right? We all shouldn't be using all of our money on material things, but it is getting to the point where nobody's even buying materials. All of the money is going in bills: rent, car payment, car insurance, health insurance, food. Like, don't let me try to eat healthy. The healthy food is more expensive than the fattening food. So it's like, so now you want me to be stressed, depressed, going to these jobs. Oh, I haven't even got on the jobs yet. Oh, I'm all over the place, but this is a rant. I haven't even got on the jobs yet, but you want me to go to work, a job that is already underpaying me, overworking me. I can't even get off work and have the luxury to enjoy the money that I have worked 40 hours a week, sometimes more than that, to make, because I now have to give it back into the system in order for me to eat, sleep, and breathe a world that God created. A free world that He created. Free land. It was never supposed to be like this. It was never supposed to be like this. And the reason why I said I haven't even started on the jobs yet, I remember vividly people always saying, oh, if you got a government job, your job is going to be secure forever. You always going to have a job. Look what y'all president just did. Well, I know the people watching me, that ain't their president. We ain't claiming that. I would hope so. I would hope the people watching me ain't on the other side. Cause what about that? What type of, nothing about any of this is logical. Nothing about it. I have friends who have engineering degrees, pharmacy degrees, working at companies for over 10 something years, giving all of their loyalty to, walking into jobs and being laid off, walking into jobs and saying, oh, you were remote for the past 10 years or 5 years since the pandemic. Well, guess what? Now you have to come to the city where your job is located. If not, you have 31 days to find another job, or you're going to be fired. 31 days. And then let's not even get into the job market, to which I've been trying to get into myself. I have a degree in health informatics and information management. I can't tell you how many jobs that I have applied for where I didn't even get a correspondence back saying I didn't get the job. They went on with other applications. I've interviewed for jobs to where jobs didn't even have the decency and respect to let me know that they were going to move on with other candidates. I took off work, planned my day, you know, studied the information to interview for these jobs, and you don't even have the decency and respect to let me know that you decided to go with another candidate, or the job announcement is now deleted, or now y'all don't, whatever the case may be. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, they tell you to go to school and get a degree. Of course, I had to take out loans, so I have debt because of a student loans. But then you get out of school, you get the degree, then they told me, oh, you need experience. So because I need experience, now y'all gonna pay me, y'all gonna underpay me, y'all gonna pay me as if I don't have a degree, and now I have to work my way up the ladder and prove that I actually got the degree that you actually have evidence that I have. So now I have to perform a certain way. And I think with me, the reason why this sounds crazy is because I had a resume prior to graduating from college. Like I said, I've been working since I was 15. So I was already up the ladder, to be honest with you. So I have history or managers or people that you can call that will vouch for me. So it's just like, okay, so now I have to work my way up the corporate ladder, but then I get to a point where y'all cap me out. Now I'm applying to other jobs, trying to get another job, but then that job, after I interview, they call my current job. So now my current job know that I'm looking for another job. So now they're looking at me sideways. Now they're making my work environment hostile because of the simple fact that I know that I don't want to be there, and I'm pretty sure it's showing on my attitude, because it's only but so much stress that you can take. It's only so much fronting you can do, especially when you work in a job that requires you to do something when you're really not supposed to be doing it. That was just my experience. It can go bigger and beyond that, and I think that that's why a lot of things are declining when it comes to customer service, when it comes to work getting done, when it comes to you just trying to get some type of service done, going to the doctor, going to the dentist. That's a story time that I'm gonna do probably right after getting done recording this. I got scammed by the dentist office, and it is a proven fact that that's exactly what they did. Stay tuned for the story time. So it's like, if you can't go to the dentist, you can't go to the doctor, you can't go to somewhere to get a service done, because everything is about money. People are so drained, and they're just literally just trying to show up to work to make ends meet, or to get more money so they can feed their families, so they can pay their bills, and still wake up every day and do the same thing. And that's the reason why I said that it's like a matrix. I feel like I'm in a hamster wheel. Like, yes, I do have the luxury, I guess you can say, but I don't call it luxury, because like I said, I work hard to stay in a nice apartment building, you know, to have a little bit of money to get my nails done, or to do my hair, or you get what I'm saying? But it's still to the point where it should not be like this. People should be able to go to work, come home, and enjoy life, and be happy to actually go to work, and be happy to actually pay bills, be happy to actually just wake up every morning. People, a point where it's like, it's just so dreading every day. I feel like I'm putting out little fires every day, and it don't even be things that I be doing. It's things that other people are doing that are literally causing so much strain on certain situations that are happening. I feel like I am all over the place, but this is just me venting because I'm tired. Y'all, I am tired. Life should not be this expensive. Life should not be a struggle every year. I keep saying that I never thought I would be like this at 32. I remember paying $900 in rent. I remember making less than what I make. This is the most I've ever made in my life, and I'm not living like it. Why? Because it's all going into bills. It's all going into surviving. And I am at the point where I no longer want to be in survivor mode. I no longer want to be downplaying myself and my self-esteem, my hard work, my hustle, my drive, my persistence that I have in myself. I no longer want to sit in a place to where I am not praising Kiana for overcoming the things that I have overcame, working as hard as I have worked, the education that I was able to get and obtain, the jobs that I have worked so hard in and showed so much loyalty to, all of the money that I have saved at one bit of time. Like I'm to the point where I don't want to continuously put myself in that place to where it now has such a huge impact and effect on me showing up in the world every single day. And I know that it has done that in my creative space. Like YouTube for me, the goal was never to be a business, right? I was never wanting to quit my job completely and turn YouTube into something that I am doing full time. Luckily, God worked it out like that. And I'm so happy and so thankful, because had I would have never taken that leap in 2020 and God showed me how I can navigate when I fully depend on him, I don't think that I would be where I am right now. Like, I really don't think that I would be. And for others, for anyone watching this video, it may not be social media for you. It may be baking cakes. It may be cooking dinners. Whatever it is that God is calling you to, or that is putting on your heart, that you know that you can turn into a side hustle or to make money from, do it. Stop being scared. Life right now is gonna have to take many risks. You got to do it scared. You have to do it without any guidance. You have to do it without the blue book. Everybody want the blue book. Is that even a word for it? Everybody want a handout and they want the actual book on how to do. Just go do it. Read your Bible. Depend on God. Put all of your faith and your trust in him, because at the end of the day, this world belongs to him. And we have to now be able to navigate the circumstances of life and certain people that have gotten to place that is trying to keep us from purpose that God has created us for. And that's just where I am right now. When I tell y'all, I am so overstimulated with life right now, like overstimulated. I just can't no more. And I know for me, there's only one other option for me. There's only one other option. And that option is about to happen in less than 30 days. And I couldn't be more happy and proud of my decision to literally let go of everything and to trust God.